What is going on, guys? Welcome to episode number 5 of DiceNDerps Emberfall. What's up, guys? How you guys doing? It's been forever.
What's up?
Forever. It's been like 4 weeks.
It's been a while. For those of you guys who obviously know that that is not KO, who's in her cam, that is Washed Up Scout, otherwise known as Scott. He's going to be our guest today because he's with Nif and KO wasn't feeling too good. So it's cool to get something that works out.
Yeah, man.
And not have to cancel. But how is the holiday season? Fun times for you guys? Because we haven't even talked about you being on the boat, Nif. Like, we barely talked about that at all. I feel like.
Oh, yeah?
I feel like maybe we talked about it once.
Uh-huh.
Like, I think you were like...
Yeah, the boat was sweet.
Yeah.
So I went on a Twitch cruise, basically. The whole boat wasn't Twitch people, but about 150 people out of, like, 2,000 or so that can go on a cruise. 150 people went on a cruise that were from Twitch, streamers, mods, viewers, everybody. It was really fun.
Yeah.
We went down to the Bahamas for a few days, and there were different events on the boat that were reserved for us and just private events and stuff. So that was pretty cool.
From what I know about it, from the people, maybe it was you who's telling me, but the person who put it together was Mob Lord. And
Yes.
Originally, when he hit up like Royal Caribbean or whatever group cruise it was, they kind of like were like, "Yeah, okay," like you're gonna get 150 people to come,
Right.
kind of thing. And
Yeah.
I guess this next time that he's planning it, which I know that he had put up a poll for other stuff, like going to like a mountain and snowboarding or something and doing other shit. But
Yeah.
they were more inclined to like give you guys or give the group deals or whatnot.
But yeah, they are doing another cruise, and basically he had to get to like a certain amount of like down payments to reserve a certain amount of rooms. But some guy just like threw down the remainder that we needed to get to. Like, so yeah, just some viewer
shit.
I can't, Stripe Dog something. I don't know. He came on the cruise last year. He just I think he probably threw down like a couple grand to help reserve the room. So now we have until September to like sell out all the rooms we reserved and stuff.
That's super cool. I mean, the hardest part for me is I have to go all the way to the East Coast for 3 days. If it was like 5 days, I would be like, okay,
for that,
5 days is cool, but the 3 days is what hurts.
Sure.
Yeah. I was in Atlanta the last weekend for HRX, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Got to like meet people.
How was that?
It was great, man. Like, it was fun to watch, to finally be at like an esports event where I care about the game that's happening, or at least the games, and like watching my buddy compete, and then like meet people that I've been playing the game with for almost 3 years now, and like have people know who I am, and like it was a cool time. And
you got to play Paladins VR, right?
I did get to play Paladins VR, yeah. Rip Nif's cam. Man, it's just a bunch of technical difficulties over in the Nif house.
Oh my god. I'm back.
Dun.
I just pushed a button. I'm stupid.
You're good.
So Paladins VR.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was a lot of fun. Like, it's like alpha. Like, they were like, okay, I think Scott, I think
you're
I got it. I just got it.
Okay,
I had to
okay.
lift the ice off my phone in order to do it.
Rocker dude, thank you so much for the resub. But no, yeah, it's like super alpha. I think basically what they realized was the BR game, BR games are in such high demand right now that they, in the hero shooter version of that, would be like the first the first style of that type of game. So they decided to like, okay, let's just announce it at HRX because it's our big high-res expo, but it's alpha as shit, dude. They just took assets from other maps and just dropped it onto a bigger map, and like they don't have it balanced. They don't know exactly like how they're going to do for each champion. At the time, they were doing 2 champions from each class. So like frontline, support, damage, and flank. You could take, and there's a 4-man team always. So, and then you all choose from the same champion pool, but you could be like, let's say if Kinessa was one, like all 4 of you could play Kinessa, which is like what most people would do if she was available, because you just have snipers that can see super far. So, and then like if people were playing, other champions, like just a super big disadvantage. So I think it'll be interesting just to see, because it is a hero shooter. So yeah, you could take 4 Kinessas, but can 3 Kinessas and then a healer beat that comp, or something like that, just to keep in pocket. So it was interesting, though. I think if they balance it right and they give it time, like, don't rush it. Like, Give it some time to go. But it was a lot of fun, and then the games were just super cool. Like it was super cool to be in the crowd and like cheering for teams and stuff. It was a good time. I'm glad I went.
Who won? Who won?
Navi won. Not as sincere.
Navi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right.
They were played Fnatic, so it was EU final. There's only one NA team. Well, I guess technically two, because one team like couldn't make it, so they had to ask another team, and they chose to choose an NA team. But yeah, I got to like hang out with it was cool because I got recognized. Like people were like, "Oh my god, you're Bacon 5-0." I was like, "Holy shit, yeah, I am." It was like super cool.
Yeah, I totally am that.
Yeah,
guy.
I am that person. So like that was really cool. Yeah, I've been having a good year so far. Good 14 days.
Good.
Yeah.
Sweet. That's awesome.
Prylor, what have you been up to, dude? We'll try and keep it as short as possible. Go like 7 more minutes.
Yeah, I've been streaming Dragon Age lately. Dragon Age Origins. I guess the first one.
That is the first one?
Yeah, the first one is the Dragon Age Origins.
I mean, that would make sense, but you never know.
Yeah. It's really cool. I forgot that you could play several different races. Like they trimmed that down in the like second Origins or second Dragon Age to where there was just you could only play human, which I thought was dumb.
Yeah, that's weird.
But you could play dwarf, elf, and human, and you also can choose your background, which changes the origin of your story which you actually play. So it's like several hours of content that you can only play as this certain race and class as well. So like if you're a mage as well, you start out at like the mage circle or tower or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's really cool. So it has a lot of, in my opinion, replay value, and there's a lot of lore to explore, and the banter between just the companions you get is hilarious. So I'm really enjoying the RP of Dragon Age. Yeah, and as far as holidays, I had KO over for like almost a month. So she spent the holidays with me and my family. So that was awesome.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Nice.
Yep. Holidays were crazy. I mean, especially with Star Wars. So like working was nuts, but everything else was good.
Man, that's Star Wars.
Still haven't seen it.
Still haven't seen it?
Wow. I'm the worst.
It was okay. Like there's some really cool scenes. I love the Star Wars. Like I actually like the Star Wars universe, like what they built in the sense of like the races and like what can happen. I just am not really a fan of like the newer storyline that they decided to go with these main characters. There's just some shit that happens where you're like, what the fuck is happening? And then other stuff's happening and you're like, yes, this is why I watch Star Wars. So
Yes.
but yeah, Mondo, what have you been up to, man? How's everything?
Man, everything's all right. I've been just doing stuff, D&D stuff, work stuff, watching the Star Wars. I saw the Thor movie.
Yeah, how was that?
Yeah.
Do you like
Man,
it?
the Thor movie was really good. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
it was good. Took my mom to see it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I liked it, and it came out, like a week before Justice League, and then Justice League was like, so it was interesting to see it, like the differences between Marvel and DC when they're within a week of each other being released, and now it's really weird movie wise with Disney purchasing 21st Century Fox and like having all these movies that are supposed to come out in the Fox, like that studio, and now they're like Disney kind of owns them. So weird.
Yeah, man, we're gonna see the Avengers fight aliens versus Predator, and then the X-Men will come save the day with Luke Skywalker's Force Ghost.
And then the avatars fly in, with the yeah.
That sounds like a great movie. I would watch that.
Doesn't it though?
I would watch that.
We have a whole new crossover, like whole new world. It's gonna be crazy.
You know what, man? The best thing,
exactly, a whole new world. You have Aladdin and everything. It's crazy. That's great.
Yeah.
Best thing about Disney getting Fox is like the next Star Wars movie. We can have that 20th Century Fox music back. That drum roll before the.
I didn't even think of that. That's true.
Yeah, because that's like, that
kind of goes together, right?
Exactly, that's classic. Yeah, John Williams scored the Star Wars theme in that key. So
line up with it, yeah.
Because John Williams is awesome. Yeah, so.
And I play Pink Floyd's Parks on the Moon.
There you go.
You're just doing whatever you want with that. The Star Wars just needs something. I don't know. It
Need something.
just needs some. I don't know what it is. It's missing some shit. I don't know. It's just
It's missing Han Solo now.
Spoiler!
Gonna be missing Princess Leia.
I mean,
Man.
Force Awakens came out like 2 years ago. If you were really that interested in Star Wars, you would have seen that shit.
Yeah.
Right? Like, Jesus.
Man.
Yeah, there's like, I don't know. There's just some, if you've seen The Last Jedi, I'm sure, like, if I said there's one scene in the movie where you, like, kind of go, I don't know about that one.
One scene?
There's one that if I mentioned it, people, I think,
Yeah.
everybody's minds will go to that one scene. But like, there were some sweet lightsaber fights in that movie. So
You're talking about the casino scene? Because we can say that.
no, that's not the one I'm talking about. But yes,
That's
that
what
one.
I'm thinking.
I'm talking about. I don't want to ruin it for Nif, so I'm not going to say anything
All right.
or anyone else. But Mr. Scott, introduce yourself, man. First time on the show.
So, my name is Washed Up Scout. I'm not a streamer. Make a Sunday, but I travel a lot. I move probably about every 6 months, and I'm on a vacation now, so I came to visit Nick from Oregon. And then I start work again in a month.
You're in Oregon right now?
No, I'm in North Carolina with Nick.
Well, I mean,
He's actually
like-
right here.
He'll be in Oregon.
No, I mean,
probably.
like, when are you gonna be in Oregon?
He'll
think you were
probably
telling
be
me
in
this.
Oregon in like February.
No,
Right,
that's not
February's in Missouri. He'll probably be in Oregon in like August.
Well, yes, August.
Plus. August.
He's like,
I
I'll for sure
moved
be
back
there
to
in August.
Oregon in May.
May. He'll
Okay,
be in
May.
Oregon in May.
Where? What part?
He's
Southern?
in Oregon most of the time. Yeah,
Southern Oregon. Yeah. Yep.
Right on the border of California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, down past Medford. Fun times.
Yep, I live right
Blythe.
Yeah, Bly. In between Klamath Falls and Lake Haven. So
Klamath
a lot of
Falls,
the
super
firefighters
fun
live
over there. Super fun in
it's
K
like
Falls,
place.
man.
Down there, yeah.
God, yeah.
Klamath Falls.
Yeah. Not fun there.
There's a
Boring.
bar.
Is there? Yeah, one. There's one bar. Yeah. Like Klamath Falls, guys, is like in the middle of fucking nowhere. It's got like it has Oregon, like the tech school down there. That's it. OIT. That's fucking all I have. And that's it's just super
Come
boring.
visit.
But why don't we get to the game so that we get as much D&D in as possible, especially since we got Washed Up Scout here, so he can get his the guest character acquainted into the story somehow.
Yeah, is he a monk?
Yes,
not.
I am.
Sweet. Gotta do it.
He's got language proficiency.
He is language proficient.
I'm trying to add them, but I can't.
It's putting it in the chat every time you click it. Though.
He
funny.
he is very language proficient, as you can see.
Yeah.
All right, so
Oh, there we go.
previously on Emberfall, when we started things off, there had been people were a little freaked out, but they were going about their business. There was some concern about people being trapped in the mines. Anthony, the halfling monk, worked in the mines and was asked to bring some people who had been digging for survivors for quite a while, like back to town to get some R&R, get some rest, and he made some of them walk.
I did do that.
Man, which
Now
just
died.
fell right into my hands. Nah, man, Sandy lived.
Ah.
Yeah.
Can't forget about Sandy, man.
There was all sorts of chaos and stuff. People were unhappy. There were rumors of all sorts of bad things happening. The group got together and went into the woods and they kicked some badgers.
We did
You
do
guys
that.
remember kicking the badgers? Yeah.
We did do
Kicked
that.
a bunch of
Them
badgers.
beavers.
I punted it. Yes,
Yep.
rabid beavers.
Yep.
And then you found this farm. You guys were drawn to the farm because one of the farmer's horses had showed up at the town. It was all bloodied and fucked up, like something had attacked it. So you guys had gone to check that farm out. And there was shit everywhere. I think we called it duty at the time. But there was there was shit everywhere, and there was blood. It was a horrific scene. You guys followed the trail into the woods. You found this cave where these strange eyeless creatures were like getting ready to eat people. Like they had already eaten some people, they were going to get ready to eat some more. And you guys put a stop to that. And like the cave went further back. There was more stuff in that cave, and you guys were just like, man, fuck that cave, and you guys left. You left the rest of that cave for someone else. You went back to town. What happened when you went back to town? Where'd you guys go first? Did you guys
more concerned with what's
go to rescue those miners?
You gotta save some people.
What did we do?
I slept.
Yeah, we came back to the town, and then we went to another city, didn't we?
Did we go to Dokes?
Did you go to Dokes first, or did you go to that miner first? I think you went to Dokes first, because that girl's, yeah, you guys went to Dokes to investigate a murder.
Yeah.
Varys was investigating he was brought to the area to investigate a murder.
Yeah, you forgot that there was a whole bunch of
dead gnome.
failed investigation checks littered in this story.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's the worst investigator there's ever lived.
You are no Tony Shalhoub.
No.
He was not.
Not a monk.
Here's what happened. Don't know.
Yeah.
So you guys were attacked by a weird guy at this like murder scene. I mean, the body was already gone and stuff, but you guys found this really weird thing, this box with a blue stone in it that played weird music at you. And there was like some sort of like dark, deep, misunderstood message in there. And it was whatever it did, it attracted the attention of this dude who like came to kick your ass, and like you guys like handed him, and you arrested him. You brought him back to Emberfall, where he was cooling in a jail cell. You guys decided to go find those miners that were lost, and you did that. You found them. Most of them were dead. Sandy, the miner, was still alive. They were taken by these giant spiders and this giant spider man. I guess he wasn't giant. He was probably like average size, but he was a spider. You know, for a spider man, he was pretty big.
Yeah.
On your way back, you found a little girl named Hannah. She knows one word in common at the moment. That word is pineapple. You got to taught her pineapple. And on your way back, the last missing miner, Dwiffid Stonefoot, a dwarf, he just came out on the road and like started attacking you guys. There seemed to be something wrong with him, so you killed him, and then he got back up and tried fucking you up even more, and he was all dark and mysterious, and you killed him again, and as you killed him again, some black mist kind of thing like seeped out of his eye holes and his mouth holes and his nose and ears probably too. Why not? And like went shrieking into the woods. Let me see. Then you guys went back to Emberfall again, and people were all like, yeah, you took care of that mess. You've followed a lead to a cemetery in Sistine. You brought the little girl with you to Sistine. You rode through town. People were like, hey, and you just fuck you. And in Sistine, like you found this, like there was this crazy man. And he was kind of trying to protect the town from these undead things that were inside the Sistine. He was hanging out in the chapel there.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say
Sistine
it.
Chapel.
Yeah. The little girl got shot at because you're dragging a 7-year-old around on your adventures. She got shot at by a skeleton. Yeah, you guys killed some stuff, and you kind of ran out of there pretty quickly. Not really. You found a clue, but it didn't what you might have wanted from it. So you guys left Sistine pretty quickly, and you returned to town, and you decided you were going to return to that gnome's house, the dead gnome in Dokes, where you're hoping maybe to what was it you guys were going to try and do? What? You were going to bring that dude with you. He was going to show you how to do something. Yeah, I was going to say
we were interrogating that dude, and then we decided that, well, I guess some of us decided to bring him along.
Because the gnome's house had, like, a contraption or something, right?
Yeah, we were thinking of somehow amplifying the power of the...
We're just trying to pick up the transmission or something so we can hear what it's saying.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys did hear a second message on your way to Sistine when you were on top of a hill. Yeah. And, the second message was a little clearer.
Mm-hmm.
It
was... Man,
it sounded
wasn't any less spooky, but it was a little.
Sounded
clearer.
A little like cue music.
Yeah, it sounded a little like.
Oh, yeah, yeah, man, we can do that.
Oh yeah.
There's
Just
sound,
a
there's sound
refresher.
coming from Roll20 right now. If you have
Here
sound
we
on
go.
your
It's coming.
monitor,
Yeah.
speakers or something on your monitor.
I think he's good.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Roll20 jukebox won't let you skip ahead.
It's okay. This is the second one, right, Mondo?
Yeah.
And he could add a capturing status on that note. Or he's going to stand down and wait further orders.
Well, I got the code down. But,
Yeah, we figured out the code at the end of the last one.
yeah. I couldn't hear what that deeper voice was.
Yeah, the message just repeats there, and then there's more music. Yeah.
I think it says like
that was the second music. Second
Something
thing I heard.
stand down. I forget.
Yeah, it's like
all units stand
yeah,
down.
all units stand down and wait for further orders, and then like that really deep voice comes on, and you're like, I don't know what you're saying. Yeah, but it was the other one was like way worse. You couldn't understand anything that was being said. So
Yeah.
a little bit.
Sure.
But yeah, I think we were headed towards the Dokes to take. Well, I think we were we were going to Dokes to check out the house to see if there was any other clues that we may or may not have missed. I didn't even know that we could go further back in that cave. Actually, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I didn't either. Like
I did.
He brought that to our attention just now.
But we-
No, it was brought to your attention then, but you guys were like, fuck this.
Yeah,
No,
no, we
about
were.
those little guys.
Just like, let's
I mean,
see.
I didn't expect you to go charging back there immediately. I thought that like curiosity
Maybe go
might
back.
bring you back eventually.
Well, now I am
completely-
curious.
It's been so long, I forgot it. Yeah.
But now that's where we're going because you brought it to our
Yeah, you
attention.
brought it to us, and we're like, ooh, a piece of candy.
Well, you guys are like, but you guys checked this prisoner out of the jail.
Mm-hmm.
This weird agent guy who was very strange and tried to kill you guys when you stumbled across that gnome's box.
Yeah.
What do we say happened to Fee? Maybe she's just not feeling well, like in game.
Yeah, goes back to
Yeah,
town.
she's not feeling well. She's like, man, I want to hang out with you guys. What are you guys gonna do with the girl? Hannah's just hanging out.
I should probably go back with her.
She picked up that arrow that the skeleton shot at her, and she's just kind of playing.
Yeah, she should just stay with
With
Fee
Fee?
in town or somebody in town.
Probably be the easiest for us. Yeah,
Yeah, leave her with.
She doesn't talk to any of us except for Fee, really.
that's true.
Yeah.
Oh
What
yeah,
was
and there were some NPCs. There was that gnome who ran the mines, Warren Garrick,
Yep.
and there was Vonda Stulka, a strange cleric woman who's looking for the lost temple of Pamaratari. And there's this weird old strange-looking man who's been he's been stalking Fee a little bit.
Yeah. And the
Yeah,
sheriff
it's been
too, or whatever. Or the
Yeah, Sheriff Wilson.
And there's Sam the baker who's just looking for a friend.
Yeah,
Yeah, he just wants a friend.
Yeah, Sam the Baker.
Oh, you gotta be cordial with him.
yep. But yeah, so if we're going back there, I think we would send the girl with Fee and try and investigate the best we can.
All right, so is the plan still going back to Dokes?
I'm trying to think because if Fee was I'm pretty sure Fee was the only other person besides me who wanted to take the guy, check him out. So if she's like, we check him out, and she's like, well, I'm not feeling too good, I'm gonna go. These guys might be like, well, so I guess it's up to them, really. I'm outnumbered now.
Check the guy
He's like,
out.
yeah, let's definitely check this guy out of prison, and I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, and I'll see
Yeah.
you guys later. See ya.
I'm not feeling too well. Let me go back to the inn.
Aw.
Yeah.
So
I suppose we should just figure that out. Do you guys want to check him out, or do you guys want to leave him? Between you two.
It's a little weird either way.
Yeah.
Just to be like we were set on a path to go, and then if we stop, it's kind of like that's the path we're going. If we do, Fee's not there to. I don't know.
Yeah. Let's just take him.
She seemed a part of the. Yeah. Let's just do it.
Let's take him.
Okay.
All right. What is Scott S's number one's name? Does he have an in-game name, Scott?
Yeah, my name is Dome.
Dome.
Dome?
Yeah. Dome Halftop.
D-O-M-E?
Yep.
D-O-M-E?
Dome Halftop, he says.
That's an excellent name.
Thank you. Half Dome, Half Top.
So, what is Dome doing around these parts? What's Dome up to, man?
Oh, so Dome is a soldier. He was sent here to kind of keep peace in the area as much as possible, since they're not currently campaigning.
Okay.
Hell yeah. The Emberfall kind of needs that.
Well, like I was saying, like before, I mean, most things in Emberfall are kind of still like normal. Like, now the earthquake nonsense has subsided. You guys are in the shit, but most people in Emberfall are like, well,
Sure.
there's tragic stuff happening around us, but we're all good in our city walls. And you can see I got this nice Emberfall map on the Roll20 with a little bit of a menu.
Yeah.
So you can kind of get an idea of like where you're headed. This road here is the rut road that heads down to the mines and stuff. This is the road that would take you out to Dokes. And this road goes up into the mountain. It's not heavily used, but people, they do use it.
Right.
Okay.
So which way were you guys gonna? Were you guys gonna still heading to Dokes or no?
I think we are gonna head to Dokes. Yeah.
Yes.
With this guy from the prison, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Even if it's just for a bit to see if like we can. I mean, he was pretty non-cooperative, I think, at the jail. But maybe if he's, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Might be a quick trip.
Yeah.
All right. The local constable approaches you. He's like, hey, you guys were taking that prisoner with you back to that where that gnome got murdered, right?
That is correct.
Hey, listen, and he talks a little low. He's like, can you do me a favor? He's like, apparently they sent this dwarf man to kind of like try to keep the peace around here, and he's been asking me a lot of questions. He's making me a little uncomfortable. Some of them seem like they might be a little personal. Maybe I'm just too sensitive. I don't know, but if maybe you could take him with you, I would sure appreciate that. Like, he's here to keep the peace, so maybe he can help you. I understand, like, your investigation hasn't been going so well down that way. So maybe he'd be a boon.
So
What do you guys think?
I guess I just say, we are missing a member, so we could use the numbers, I guess.
Me too. And he holds up his hand. He's like missing like one of his fingers. He's like, so am I. What are you missing?
Well, where is this guy?
I lost it. The dwarf man. The dwarf
Yes.
man. He's over there, and he points at this dwarf. I guess it's probably just like looking about the city. Why don't you describe Dome to us, Scott?
So when you see Dome, you see a lightly armored. In fact, I'm not even wearing armor. I'm wearing a robe because it's a lot easier to cast magic spells in a robe. But it's very striking that my dwarf has very white skin, In fact, when you look at it really closely, it's like sheens, like scales, because it is scales. If you don't know, there's a race of draconic blessed people up in the north in the tundra who a dragon in the past blessed with innate magical ability.
So we got a white dwarf.
Correct.
But like shiny.
Shiny. He
A
glows.
little shiny.
See, and he gives me the
And he's
kind of
shiny.
gives me he kind of gives me the willies. I mean, it's one of the reasons why I would like, he's a weird looking feller.
Are dwarves taller than halflings, or is about the same size, or like what are we looking at here?
They're taller than halflings. Dwarves, like, they're between like 4.5, like 5.5 feet tall. They're not too like, they're not short.
Okay.
And that was like 5'1".
Yeah, man. I mean, Umber, what do you think? I think we could probably use these numbers.
I think
We can have him babysit the girl.
no, I think she'll go back with Fee. I think we can manage one more.
Fair.
Now, there's one more thing about Dome, and this is all, but he's a cavalryman, so I think dwarves would ride a giant boar, so maybe you'd have that as a mount, or you could have a horse. Your choice.
Oh no, your choice. Would you could
I would
ride
like a giant boar for my dwarf, please.
Boar?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Does your boar attack? Does your boar do anything?
When I ride it, it can charge and hit
Just
things.
charge.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Cool.
A shiny white dwarf on a boar.
On a boar.
What color? What color is this boar?
He's like boar colored.
Is the
Boar
boar nearby?
color.
Yeah,
Is the boar
that's-
nearby, like when we meet you? Is
Yeah.
the boar like in sight?
Yeah, so I'm like in the town square with my boar, where this guy's like pointing me out across the hall.
Okay. So I might be like a little like, since I'm so small, I might be a little weary of this boar. I might be like scared of the boar. A little bit taken back by this giant boar.
Scott, in the journal, there's a boar. Yeah, so this is there's a boar out here now, man.
Oh, great. Perfect.
Nice.
The boar.
All right.
I like sacrifice one other thing to get animal handling. That's cool. I just felt like as a soldier, I should be able to, or a cavalry soldier.
Sure.
Hold up.
Cavalryman.
He's like so the constable is just like Mr. Dome, Mr. Dome.
Yes.
If you'll these folks here, they're also trying to sort of interested in keeping the peace. They've been doing a bit of good around the area. If you mind, maybe you could go with them to they're looking into some gnome murder site. They took this prisoner with them. Hey, he kind of waves at the prisoner like with his missing finger and stuff. I'm sure they'd probably be real happy to have someone with your boar around.
Like, look at my
Speak for
boar.
yourself.
And I look over at them and I'm like, "Your boy's ready for an adventure."
Your name's Dome?
Half top, Dome, half top.
Dome. Okay. Okay, Dome.
Like, who am I looking at?
I was just talking to you. You can look at whoever you would like, sir.
I think he's more asking like
Like
what do you look like?
Oh, yeah. I look like Tony Shalhoub.
But really small.
But really, really, really short. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I kind of have like this on, like put a long rope.
Are you like touching everything too, and like
No.
washing your hands?
No, I don't have those.
Let's,
Bears, you wanna?
aside from the white skin,
So if you go to Roll20 and scroll up,
Like, yeah,
that's you.
that's pretty good. Yeah.
And then I'm on the far right.
Yeah, I dig it.
Varys
Oh, okay.
is next to me, and then Umber is the guy with the flame.
Okay.
And then Fee is the
yeah. And a recap for our viewers too. There's Umber.
Yep.
He's a fiery boy. And there's our dire elf, Varys. and Tony Shalhoub.
I love it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
And here's Fee, who's feeling ill and is staying back at the inn with Hannah.
Hannah?
Pineapple.
Pineapple?
Pineapple.
And let's throw more out there as well. All right, so you guys are gonna head down to Doak's. Let's say it's probably mid-morning. By the time you've I don't remember what time of day it was when you guys released this prisoner, but I would guess it was probably fairly early in the day. You wouldn't want to take a prisoner out in the middle
Can we
of the
steal
night.
that card again?
Yeah.
Make it go a little faster? Or borrow the card?
Yeah, we just keep checking out this card.
Of course. Of course. It's the perk, man. It's the perk of working for them.
Can this
Just get to
boar
use the
fit a
card.
prisoner on its back? Just like throw it over.
Fluffy doesn't let anyone but me ride.
Fluffy.
All right.
Don't.
Mondo,
I guess
how
we
like
could
how normal is riding a boar? Like having a boar as a mount? Yes.
For us northern dwarves, it's all we ride.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean it's not like it's not something people in Emerald see all the time, but there are tales. People talk about like, oh yeah, man, I've heard about them dwarves of the tundra. They ride the boars.
Thank you.
Never thought I'd see that. That's canon now in Emberfall.
Yeah, it is
It's canon in the campaign. The dwarves ride
Now
the boars up in the
now we've
tundra.
seen everything.
Yeah.
So yes, we are off.
All right.
In the cart, I checked it out. Put our name down.
You still put our name down, even though I said put someone else's name. God damn it!
I put your name down specifically.
Oh, you put my name down. You son of a bitch.
Oh.
Yeah, the quartermaster, he seems like really perplexed. Like every time you take the cart, he's like, he mutters to himself. He's like, I don't even think he works here anymore. I don't know why they let him continue to take that cart.
He was fired.
And I don't even ask.
Oh,
He
Can't remember what else
made
he
he made them people walk, and poor Sandy got spider bit.
We lost camera.
Yeah. So does that like throw off all of our games?
Yep.
yeah.
Where's the
Okay.
small box?
Is this one of my first game?
Oh, what the fuck?
There you go.
Oh, I crashed my whole Discord. The heck?
Okay.
That
God.
was weird.
Oh, now everybody's in a different position. God damn it.
Are they really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Man, every now and then you gotta switch your positions, man.
That's hilarious.
You gotta switch positions every now and
Chinese
then.
spider drill.
There, exactly.
There we go. Sorry.
If you want to, if it does it one more time, we can use my phone. All right.
Yeah,
back.
so you guys are heading down to Doak's, man. It's like it's fall. It's starting. They're starting to get a chill in the air and stuff. Like people are starting to get their harvest in. If you guys want to chat about boring in the tundra or something on your way to Doak's, you can certainly do that.
I have stories about everything. Did I ever tell you I'm a lawn dart champion?
A lawn dart champion. How big are those darts?
And I pull one out because I'm carrying 4 of them, and they're about
I thought lawn
12
darts
inches
were
long.
banned in Emberfall.
Not up in the tundra.
Huh. That lawn dart's as big as my torso.
And it'll go right through it.
Yikes.
Hence
Now
why
I'm-
they're banned in Emberfall.
Now I'm like really like worried about this again. All right, we're gonna switch him to my phone, by the way.
Man, I can hardly wait to write the entry in the guide about the tundra dwarves and the boars and the lawn darts and stuff, man. That's going to be a good one.
All right, here. You will need to plug it in though, so it doesn't die.
Oh, what is happening?
Technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Give it time.
Tell them to keep going.
We are. Go
So-
ahead.
and you've got that prisoner manacled, right?
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, he's in manacles, and he's just like he's watching this this whole exchange, and he just kind of looks like, disgusted. Not with the exchange, but he's just like, man. He's like, you guys are bringing me out here to kill me. Yeah, I mean that might not be your intention, but that's probably what's going to happen.
Then I look at Bears. Why did we bring him out here?
That is a good question.
I tell him to say he might know something. He was coming for something specific, which is what we have, but maybe he knew how to get to it quicker, or he might have known how the house worked. Potentially,
you guys you guys wanted me to like figure out a way to send and receive messages or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I still don't trust you.
I don't blame you. I don't trust you either. It's a two-way street, buddy.
You shouldn't, but you know you're our prisoner right now, so we have the cards. I don't know why we're bringing you along.
You wanted me to build something or put something together. I don't remember exactly what it was.
Oh, I remember why they wanted to bring you. I just don't trust you.
At least as long as one of us remembers why.
You better prove your worth to us.
Or what? You'll bring me back to jail?
Maybe.
Or kill you.
Or maybe you won't make it back.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, threatening him isn't really gonna work either, because he said if we free him, he's gonna die anyways. They're gonna hunt him down. He's a dead man walking. So I don't know why he'd help us.
Well, maybe we can give him something in return.
Don't you want to keep living?
Yeah, I want to keep living. It's just not going to happen. I mean, you know, everybody runs. At least if I die running, at least I'll skin my knees.
Perhaps we can give you a chance for atonement.
I know that saying.
Atonement for what?
For being on the wrong side of a losing war? Or possible war? Whatever this is. Something's going to happen.
Man, we just
need
those
stand-down orders.
We just needed that
like
radio.
You just what?
We just needed that box back, man.
Yeah. For what reason?
So that everyday people wouldn't hear messages on it and start poking around where they shouldn't be poking.
You said
Where's that?
You said back though. Did the man steal it?
No, I misspoke. He made it.
He made it.
So
he made it out of them doodads and gadgets and gizmos. I don't know why this guy started talking like this. He doesn't talk like that. Gadgets and gizmos and doodads. You put them all together. What a troublemaker that guy turned out
slap
to
him
be.
Across the face. Keep it together, man. Get back in character.
Thank you. I was affected by some sort of gizmo or gadget or something.
Yeah. All right, so
what was he asked to make it or forced to make it by someone else?
I don't know. I just know that we knew that he was receiving signals, and so we were sent to collect the device.
Who's we?
Me.
That's one person. That's not a we.
That's
you.
Common is not my first language. Common is the language you speak is like.
What is your language?
And he speaks in some strange like language that I'm not going to kind of imitate right now, but it's kind of like, you know,
okay.
That's perfect. You nailed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did.
I couldn't do that good. Should we show him the letter? Should I show him my letter?
I mean, that's up to you, dude.
Or should we wait? Should we wait until after this signal thing that we're trying to do?
I think
we should do it right before we behead him, just to see if he knows anyway.
I think the majority of us kind of like, because my mind went to the same thing. Like, this is the 18th time we've had some language we've never heard before, like pop up, like the lettering we've never heard before. The mage here or sorcerer, whoever in Emberfall didn't know what the language was, so he's speaking something different.
Give me an intelligence check.
All
Don't
right,
roll in the low.
that's fair. I will give you an intelligence check. My intelligence is 9. So.
Ooh.
I'm pretty smart.
I thought that was Umber. Damn it.
That's a natural.
I ain't not so smart.
That's a nat 20 from you.
What?
No, it's not. It would be green if it was.
Yeah, 17 plus 2, never mind.
Yeah, it automatically adds in the +2. I got a 6. I am not smart. Yeah.
Yeah, Umber, you think like the guy might be having some sort of seizure or something.
Okay.
I'm not sure what the hell's up with that, but Anthony, the language isn't exactly, but it's similar to what Hannah speaks.
Okay. I'm not gonna show him my letter just yet. I feel like, well, I want to see what happens then when we get him to this place in Dokes and stuff. If anything.
Yeah. So you guys, unless there's anything else you want to talk about, along
Hannah's a
the
plant.
way.
Hannah's a plant. Anyways.
That's interesting.
Wait, what? What are you saying?
Hannah's a plant.
She's like watching us and like reporting back or something.
Pineapple?
She's like a Russian
Pineapple.
spy.
She's smarter than that, man.
Smarter than
She's
that.
smarter
She's
than
trying to
that.
learn pineapple.
Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't.
That's all they needed.
But apparently pineapple doesn't exist in this world, so that word is meaningless.
Or it hasn't been discovered.
Or it
Ooh.
means something completely different.
There's just not pineapple like in this region.
Ah.
Yeah.
You know, it's like if you were back in like ye olden days, and you went to like Alaska, you probably wouldn't find any pineapple there.
Gotcha.
Pineapple's a mystical fruit to the folk of Emberfall. You know, they've heard of it, they've seen pictures, and they're just like, man, one of these days I'm gonna retire, I'm gonna move down south, I'm gonna find me a pineapple. Maybe even one of them mangoes.
One of these days. Oh, that's good.
All right. We're off to
Dokes.
was it Dokes?
Yeah, so you guys reach Dokes again. The people see you guys coming through town with with this prisoner that you had just recently brought out of town, and now you're accompanied by a dwarf riding a boar. Yeah,
I'm a very
and they're just
flamboyant
looking.
Shiny.
They're just like, yeah, this is interesting. Hello again. Did you forget something when you were here last?
Yeah, we're just doing a little bit more thorough of an investigation of the place.
Oh, well, good luck.
The crime scene hasn't been messed with at all, has it?
Oh, yeah.
Ah, shit.
After you guys left, the local lawman, he said, well, the crime scene closed. The guy couldn't figure out what was wrong, and like the guy's family came and cleaned some stuff out. There was a little bit of a fire in the workshop, just a little one though. Put it out pretty quickly. The well's right there. Somebody trampled all the flowers in his garden.
No, right.
Yeah, kids broke a couple of windows. It's unfortunate.
Well, do you have the keys still, or is it open?
Oh, it's open.
All right. Well, I guess we'll get to our investigating.
Okay, then.
I don't know. Let's go.
All right. Well, have a good day, then. Thank you.
You as well.
All right. Cool. And you guys continue on to the
shack is burnt down.
Yeah, it's
How did I ever get this
just
assignment?
garbage. What'd you say?
Yeah, I mean, there's some damage. The shack isn't burnt down, but there's definitely some fire damage along the walls. I can even draw some of it. Let's draw a little fire damage. We need a bigger brush. Yeah, so there's some fire damage on the front there. By the forge, there's a little bit of fire damage. You can see the fire damage.
We're behind the house. So...
Oh yeah, you can't see that fire damage. You're behind the house. That's why I got my other. That's why I got my other screen so I can see what you guys can see. Oh, we get Fee out of there. She's not there.
Get her out of there.
I go to the back.
Yeah, I think we go straight to the
yeah,
where we found the crystal thing.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I'm drawing on this prisoner's face. Poor dude. Hey man, don't draw on my face.
If it's open, I'm going into the workshop.
Yeah, it's open.
Cool.
It's been like more looted than it was before. There's still bits and pieces and thingy bobs about, but yeah, it's still it's pretty well looted. That one window is now smashed out.
Another question.
Yeah.
Who had the box?
Fee.
Fee had the box, but I mean, we
box.
can assume. Yeah, we can assume that one of you has the box. Who's got the box?
Thank you, DM.
Umber has the box.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll have it.
I mean, that would just be a fair assumption to make that one of you guys took the box.
Yeah, I have it.
So I'm gonna take a look at this contraption that has the that was linked to the was it like telescope looking things on top of the house and the crank.
They were sort of like dishes of some sort, like metal plates.
Okay, so they're like dishes, and somehow they look like they were hooked to this spinning contraption.
Yeah.
Can I look around and see if there's a or is it obvious that there's a place that I could possibly put the box?
Like a place that like fits into?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, nothing like that.
Either that or like the gem even. Like is there like a little gemstone spot to place it or
Give me an investigation. Give me an investigation check.
When the DM chuckles like that.
Dude, I gotta have at least one good investigation.
At least one.
At least one. I mean, we're all 50-50 here right now. So.
I'm gonna feel bad if you
Money
get
where your mouth is, man.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. A crit.
A crit. Let's go. First crit of 2018. Let's go, boys.
You know everything.
All right, yeah, you know what? You find like
You see nothing.
on the on top of the thing there looks like there's some sort of socket that maybe that gem might fit into.
Hey, Umber.
Or that rock anyway. It's not really
Yeah, and
that stone.
Yeah, as he's like talks to me, I'm like looking over the mantle or whatever, and I turn to him and he's like, "What?
You got that the music box?"
Yeah, and I like go through my pack and I grab it, hand it over to him.
Yeah. Is it easily accessible to get that stone out?
I think we broke the box. Yeah,
Yeah, didn't we?
we opened it or whatever. Yeah.
No, I don't think it was broken. I think Fee did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
I mean, someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Fee did a good job of like getting it open.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
And we can also assume that she showed you how to open it.
Yeah.
All right. So, do whatever it takes to open up that. And I take the gem. Was it like about yay big or whatever?
Sounds about
What's
right
yay
to me.
big?
The
Yay
stone
big
gem.
being like, kind of like, or like, yeah, like maybe oblong a little bit.
Small.
Yeah, it
So,
looks like
I go up to the slot and I go to press it to it and kind of put it in it.
Okay, yeah, that happens.
What happens?
You put it in the slot.
That
Yeah.
happens.
And then I
Is that a crank?
spin the contraption.
Okay. All right, as you
While
spin the
jumping on
contraption,
one leg and having it.
the glow from the rock seems to like brighten and fade like as you're spinning it.
Been faster?
If you spin it faster, it kind of glows brighter and fades a little faster. Scott, what are you doing? What is Dome doing?
Doing soldier things outside the house. I'm not making this funny because he is just. I keep having to pull my headphones off every time I talk. Sorry.
Oh, no worries.
He's hanging outside. Him and Fluffy are kind of keeping watch outside the house because whatever they're doing, he's here to kind of
keep it safe.
Yeah, keep it safe.
Okay.
Keep the
Keeping
peace
patrol,
together.
keeping scout. Yeah.
Oh, Fluffy's over there now.
Yeah, I brought it
spin
to you. Did you want him up
spin it-
front or something, or?
I tied him to a tree down there.
Oh, okay, all right. I'll bring him back. My bad.
It's fine.
He ate through the rope, man.
Oh.
It's
He
Look
did
at
that.
that. He's giant.
He's a big baby.
I think I have an idea. Okay, I spin it for a good like a minute, really fast.
okay.
Can we see what
Yeah.
that looks like?
If I had the contraption, I'd do it. There you go, bacon. It's a fidget spinner.
Fidget spinners. yeah. Just-
I was like, what
So
are you doing?
it still
in there?
glows and stuff, right? Like normal.
Yeah, and it it glows and fades and glows and fades faster now. It's if anyone's susceptible to seizures, like when playing like Nintendos or something, like that might be a concern.
I
And
roll procedures.
I take
I roll
like
19.
one of my wraps from my hand,
Mhm.
or like from like clothing, because I like have wraps around my arms and stuff. I wrap it around my hand real quick. I grab it, and then I put it in the box real quick and close it and see what it does.
Wait. So what do you do?
Yeah,
I put it back in the box.
Okay, yeah, but there was like a process.
Yeah, I wrapped my hand just to make sure like it wouldn't burn me, because I don't know if it's hot. or
Okay,
anything.
all right,
And
all
I
right.
grab it and then I put it back into the box.
Okay.
To see if that produces.
Like if
any
I was
response.
charging it or something.
Yeah, you do that. I mean, it's still kind of glowing. Like the glow fades. Like as you, the prisoner guy, he's just like kind of looking. The hell? He's not saying anything. He's just looking at you like you're a little strange.
So it's like it goes back in the contraption, right? Like you gotta put it back in. Like the box is just a. You're thinking the box is like a receiver, and the gem is like a power source.
Are we?
Is that
Did we
right?
try cranking this thing? Is that what we're cranking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I look to
All right.
the prisoner and say,
Cranking was making it glow, but
I have another idea.
okay.
maybe ask this
Do it.
prisoner. Maybe the prisoner.
I'm gonna
knows
take out. I don't need the damn prisoner. I'm
Maybe he
smart.
knows
I'm an investigator. I'm gonna take the gem, put it back up in the thing. Is there any way to position the dishes?
There are ropes connected to that thing that you were spinning.
Okay.
You don't see any other way that, like, there's like nothing else that seems to that looks like it might position the dishes or not. But yeah. I'll even go so far as to say you could hear, like, as you were spinning that thing, you could hear like creaking up on the roof, like those dishes were spinning as you were spinning that.
Okay, so those are spinning as well.
Yeah.
So when I was outside
Oh, damn.
seeing any of that?
Oh yeah, you saw, yeah.
Okay. I
You
put
saw
the
those
jewel.
things.
I put the jewel back up.
Yeah.
Instead of continuously spinning it, I'm gonna
Okay.
tune it in to where so that it gets bright, and when it gets bright, keep it there.
Okay.
And does it do anything?
No, it just glows pretty bright.
Now we gotta look for like
Damn
the
it.
speaker. Now we gotta look for the speaker on. You tune to the antenna. It's like receiving the signal.
Yeah.
We gotta find the speaker. Turn the speaker.
Okay.
on.
So is it continuously glowing
That's what he said.
if I keep it?
Yeah,
pointed in
you
a certain direction.
yeah you spin the thing until it glows bright, and then you stop. Yeah, it continues to glow.
Is it pointing back towards Emberfall or the mine?
It is pointing kind of towards Emberfall. If you were to go outside,
Go outside and
if
look
you were
at
to
it,
ask, Dome there, it seems to be the direction of Emberfall.
Can we adjust it to point towards Sistine?
Yeah.
Maybe that'll help. I don't know.
Do we adjust the reception?
Yeah.
Or just see.
Yeah,
what
it
different
goes
brightnesses are.
dim.
Point at different
It
places.
goes dim, and then as it's pointing at Sistine, it brightens up again. Not as bright as it was when it was pointing towards Emberfall. It does brighten up a little.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Can I make like an Arcana check to see if I've ever seen anything like this before?
Yeah, like what? Like the box or the dishes or
Just like the whole interaction between the gem and the box and
The
like the
device.
receiver.
The device.
sure.
Damn it.
You know nothing.
I was really hoping for that crit, dude.
Or did I roll anything? Oh, no, it's
It was 6.
Yeah, you're just like, the fuck are these guys?
Tom's like, this boar. Pretty.
What's Dome's passive perception though? Curiosity.
What's wisdom? That would be 12.
12? All right.
It's about to happen now.
Maybe. The prisoner suddenly he looks around and he's just like, shit. Or duty. Like I said, common isn't my first language. It's like shit. They're here.
How do you know? Who?
Fuck. He's like undo my manacles. At least let me fucking run. The others, they're here. They probably come for me, man. You don't hear them?
No. What do they sound like?
You don't hear that? You don't hear that buzzing?
Can I listen to see if I hear buzzing?
Yeah, you can do a straight perception check. Your passive perceptions didn't pick nothing up.
Okay. 13. It's only one higher.
Yeah, you don't hear anything.
Should have used my inspiration. Okay, and I'm like, no, I don't. Do you? I look at Varys. Do you hear anything? Do you hear buzzing? I'm like trying to whisper, kind of be quiet, I guess.
I don't hear a damn thing.
He's starting to like look a little more freaked out. He's kind of like looking back and forth, like, oh fuck.
Who are the others?
Like me, they're other agents. They're either sent to watch this place or they're sent to track me down. Either way, you guys got to let me go or
Are they better than you? Are they stronger than you?
What kind of fucking question is that, man? That's
Well,
some
I'm
fucked
just-
up shit.
If you're scared of them, I mean, they must be more powerful than you, right?
Well, there's probably more of them.
More of them. How many more?
More of them than us, or more of them?
I
than
don't know,
you?
but that's a lot of. I don't know, man. I can't see them. I just hear them. It's buzzing, man.
Well, what if you like went out there? You don't think they would like accept you back? Like,
where
maybe
is
they're coming to rescue you?
Probably not.
where is Dome at?
He's outside.
He's
Yeah,
outside.
he's outside in that tree, man.
Okay.
Do you see anything coming?
Maybe I'll just like kind of go outside and it's like, don't. Do you hear anything? Do you hear a buzzing? Do you see anything?
My passive perception hasn't picked up anything. Should I make a perception check now?
Yeah, you can.
Fuck.
He's just a useless little dwarf. Man.
I got these 4s rolling for days.
Yeah. My last ditch effort to get a good perception roll.
Well, shit. Is there any way I can subdue the prisoner quick, like knock him out or make him unconscious?
Yeah, you could certainly try.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's like trying to like rub the manacles off like on the corner of the table.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
just
gonna
like,
take my
shit.
I'm gonna take my staff off my back and clock him on the back of the head real quick. See if I can knock him out.
All right. What the fuck are you doing?
What should I roll?
Why?
Just roll an attack with the staff, man.
And then I have to do it again.
What's that for? Thought we were friends.
Yeah, man, you hit him with that staff. Give me some damage. He's like, the fuck.
Then can't you hit?
He's like
follow up
kind
with
of
an unarmed strike. I don't know.
Unarmed strike, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why you just started waylaying on this dude, but
Because he's gonna either get out of his manacles, help them kill us, or he's gonna run, and I don't want either.
okay.
Oh,
Great.
Nope.
Missed.
So yeah,
Does he get advantage?
can I just keep on wailing on him or nah?
No, not now. All right. This is what I would like everyone to do. I would like everyone to roll initiative.
all right. So, Scott, just make sure you click on your token, like your character, and then on your so he's highlighted it. Then when you hit initiative, it will automatically add you to the turn order.
16. Let's go.
Oh, roll an initiative.
All right, did that work?
Nice. Yep.
Okay.
Perfect.
I clicked on my token and it didn't work.
What a nerd.
Can you edit that when I'll roll again?
Yeah, you're like, I want that. Oh, you got 22 again.
Same thing. What are the odds? Not very good.
I didn't do it again.
20.
Clockwork Hound got a 3.
Add. Do it again. It didn't add.
It says
Clockwork
my
either.
token's not valid.
But you can
Says
move
your
them?
token is not valid.
Yeah, you wanted to send the results of this to turn order, but
Yes.
the no valid token was selected.
Because you didn't select your token?
I did though.
Lies.
It's selected.
Move them. Move them to me. And then try and do it.
He added it.
Yeah, but that changed at that time. That was weird.
Yeah, maybe it was just in a spot or something.
So are you going to let him take the 22, or?
Yeah.
I mean, he rolled 22 twice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll even move back to
it's
where I was.
Yeah, that's like a guaranteed 20. That was what they used to call it, a verified back in
Verified. Confirmed.
Confirmed.
Roll
confirmed. That was it. Confirmed. Yeah. Yeah. So all of a sudden, these things materialize
Oh, shit.
as they attack.
As they attack. Oh,
As they attack, these guys materialize as
They got
they come to attack.
Bonus stealth.
Oh, shit.
Maybe.
I miss.
The hell is that thing?
I know, that's what I was like.
They're the same as him. They look exactly the same.
No,
Not
the
the
thing on
other
the
thing.
bottom.
It's like a, yeah.
On the bottom.
Yeah. Now, I mean, we're about to start a combat. Bacon, I don't know if you want to.
Yeah, we can take our first break.
If you want to, yeah, we can take our first break now, so
Cool.
we're not in the middle of combat when we do that.
Yeah. All right, guys, we'll be right back for the next hour of
Fix your
DiceNDerps
hair,
Emberfall.
Bacon.
Oh, right here?
Ridiculous.
Okay, sorry. I'll fix it up in just a second. I have my makeup artist in the back.
Guys.
All right, guys, we'll be right back. Give us just about 3 to 5 minutes.
I'm gonna mark him.
Mark.